everyone, my name is Asia, and if you are interested in getting this look with the pin curls and refreshing your closure, then continue watching. Okay, so what you see here is me using my Aussie Moist shampoo and taking out any product buildup that might be in my closure, whether it be like hairspray, hair oil, makeup, or just anything that I'll probably use in my hair throughout this time I had it in, and getting that out so that it can be nice and new. As you can see here, I'm just lathering that out and just making sure everything is out of there basically. I also did that on my forehead so that I can make sure that that area is clean, and then once I rinse that out, I'm going to use my alcohol and cotton balls and just use that to get rid of the glue that's under my closure. So you're going to clean the top end of your closure and then the bottom end of your closure so that it's basically brand new, right? So that's what you see here. I'm just going to use that to more so focus on the front end of my closure though, because the back end still might have some glue, but overall, like, I'm more so focused on the front. And as you can see, like a big clump of glue just came out of there. So once that's done and I'm satisfied with what the closure is looking like and it just looks fresh and good as new, basically, I just go in and rinse out any excess shampoo that still might be in my hair and then just blow dry it. So this is me blow drying my hair and fast forward, so enjoy that. So that is what my closure is looking like right now, and I'm now going to go in with my Ghost Bond glue and apply that to the hairline and the measurement of my closure. So since I have a 4x4 lace closure, I'm going to apply that in only the section where my closure is going to be. So as you see, I'm applying it in small dots first, and then I'm going to go in with the back end of my rat tail comb and flatten that out, and then wait until that dries clear before applying my second layer. In order for me to get that clear coating first or faster, I'm going to just blow dry it on the cool setting. So now once that first layer is clear, I'm going to go in with my second layer and do the same thing. I'm going to dot it along the line of my closure, flatten it out with the rat tail comb, and then while that's actually drying this time, I'm going to go in with my Juvia's Place foundation and apply that to the front end of my closure. This is going to guarantee that the closure looks like my forehead, because honestly that part is going to be on my forehead, so I wanted to make sure that it's the same color as my face basically. As you see, I put it in the back of my palm, and that's going to guarantee that it heats up and is easier to apply. So that's what I'm doing. I'm taking my brush, putting that in my closure, and just making sure that looks natural basically. Okay, perfect. Now that that part is dried clear, I'm going to apply my lace closure by just attaching that to the glue. It should be easy from here on out because the glue is tacky enough so that once the closure touches the glue, it should be a nice smooth install. Alright, so as you can see, my closure is still a little, it's showing a little bit. So I'm going to go in to make it look even more realistic. And what I did there is use some face powder I have. Since I don't have any powdered foundation, if you do, this is what you will use it for. So you put powdered foundation on top of your lace closure, and then just put that there so it can blend and make it look even more realistic. And that's what I'm doing there. And as you can see, it's a little white residue of the powder there, so I just removed that with some alcohol and my pad and just get that there. And after that, I'm going to use some Got2b glue freeze spray to further lay my closure. So once I'm done with that, I'm going to go in with my Wrapp-It styling strips and apply that to my closure so it can further melt it basically, and then I'm just going to go in for styling. Alright, cool. Finally some good lighting. I'm going to use my Nairobi Wrapping and Shine lotion and put that on my closure, and then I go in with my hot comb and just flatten out my closure. I got my hot comb from my beauty supply store for like $10, so it's very inexpensive. Now what I'm doing here is using my wax stick. I also got that from Amazon. I'll link that down below in the description. But I'm using my my wax stick and going in with each section of the closure and hot combing that out so it's even more flat, because the flatter the closure, the more realistic it looks. So that's what I'm doing here. Alright, so this is what my closure is looking like after I went in and used my hot comb in each section of my closure, and it's looking real flat, real natural. If you follow directions, it's gonna look just like this. Like I kid you not, like it's gonna look so natural, like you got a full blowout right there. So I'm gonna go in with my rat tail comb and just define my part, and as you can see, that's what my part is looking like. So what I'm doing here is going in with my concealer brush and my LA Pro Girl concealer that I also use on my face and dotting the line first. This is going to give me a guideline for what my part is going to look like, and then I go in with a full-fledged line. This is what the line is looking like right now. I know it looks crazy and it looks like very harsh and weird, but I'm going to finesse that in 2 seconds. Let me show you how. Now I'm going to use my Magic Group Cover Up by L'Oreal in the color black and go in and really define my part. And what I mean by this is once I'm satisfied with the part in my closure, I'm going to cover all other parts of my closure so that it doesn't get colored black. Cover that part with my rat tail comb and then just spray everything else around it black basically. And that's really going to define my part right there. Let's see what this closure is looking like. Okay, something nice, something light. We could work with that. Alright, so what I'm doing now is just defining my baby hairs. I went in with that foaming mousse again. I don't know what I was doing right there with that spoolie brush, but I just went in with my rat tail comb later on and then, did the infamous swoops. After I'm satisfied with what my baby hairs are looking like, I'm going to go back with my wrapping strip, and next clip you're going to see me curling my hair and at the same time taking down my pin curl. Dang sis, that closure is looking like a frontal. Like honestly, it doesn't even look like a frontal, it looks like my hair. So honestly, if you follow these instructions, then you're gonna get the same results as me. I promise you. Just take your time and just do what you have to do to make sure your closure is looking natural as possible. But in the left hand corner, I am doing my pin curls. I'm using a flat iron instead of a curling iron because that's what I prefer. But if you do want a detailed tutorial on how I get these pin curls, then I'm the girl for you. And also, if you saw, I did use a Q-tip with some alcohol on it so I can get rid of that extra product that was on my forehead. So that's what I did there, and I'm just taking down these pin curls and just getting ready to put the finishing touches on my hair. You can see these curls came out fire. Like, they're nice and voluminous, and also defined, and they're not perfect. Like, I don't want perfect curls, but they're just beautiful. And what I'm gonna do next is take some serum. This is the Giovanni Frisbee Gone Anti-Frizz Hair Balm, and I'm just gonna take a little pinch of that and put that along my hair. Nothing major, because a little of this goes a long way. And I'm gonna just finger comb these curls out so that they could get even bigger. What I'm doing now is using my hot comb and wax stick to flatten out that closure a little bit more. Nothing major, but that's what I did just so I can get that area a little flatter. I'm using the back and over motion without disrupting the curl, of course, but as you can see, it shows the baby hairs a little bit more, and it looks so flat and so natural. Overall, this is the finished look, but then I decided to go in with a cute clip from Fashion Nova that said Boss on it. So I did apply that to the side of my hair, and that just looks so cute. If you guys enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up, give me a good vibe comment down below, give me a subscribe, join the family. We lit. Bye!